What's up, you damn gorgeous, beautiful gamers? Welcome back to Role-Playing Games. This is Mario Corner, the internet where I like to discuss about RPGs. If you like the content, like the video, super appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel as well. And today's video, we're going to be speaking about builds for Monster Hunter, specifically a beginner longsword. I'm going to show you specifically every single piece of armor that you have to acquire to actually get to this build. Once you get to this build, this is not going to be the strongest build of all time. There's actually one better, still working on it, but this is going to allow you to work on something else. This is going to allow you, yes, to fight bad strats, not in the most efficient fashion, but this is going to be more than enough for you to be able to face endgame, and once you are in endgame, you're going to be able to forge new builds. But if you so desire, if you want to, you can basically keep using this one, and this is just going to be as efficient as those endgame builds. That being said, the very first thing that I want to show you is which weapon, if you're a beginner, if you are just starting your character, which weapon could you be using? Well, if you went down through the offline mode, you're going to be rewarded with the hand-me-down sword. Once you finish that main questline, if you, on the other hand, decided to go entirely online with the quest for the online hub, then you're going to start with the Kimura Blade. The Kimura Blade, you're going to disregard that because we're going to be using the Ore one. Upgrade that to the Katana level 2, and then once that is done, to the Iron Gospel. From the Iron Gospel, you're going to be getting the Hidden Saber. The Iron Gospel is going to be rarity level 2, so if you find it too difficult, then my advice is for you to craft the Kimura tree first and go to the Longsword 3, which is not that difficult. As you can see, the good thing about this weapon is that it only requires just one Basario's wing, and that's it. After that, a Tetranaton disc, just one of them, and it's going to reward you with a rarity 4 longsword that has 2 slots, level 1, and 1 slot, level 2, for decorations, blue sharpness, and 10% affinity, which is quite amazing, I should like to believe. But as soon as you're able to get the Nargacuga Hidden Saber, the first one, you're going to go immediately to the second one. And then after that, finally, the Deepest Night. For the Deepest Night, you're going to need to kill a Ragnakadaki. It's going to be unlocked until you manage to kill that Ragnakadaki. That being said, that is the weapon. As for the armor, the first armor that you're going to get is going to be the Kimura Braces. It has a level 2 decoration slot as well as critical eye level 2. The next piece of armor that you're going to get, it's going to be the Scalda. The Scalda, this is something that you will use endgame. But before that, I forgot to mention the very first armor that you're going to craft, the very first boss that you're going to be fighting against, it's going to be an Agnosum. And this is a level 1 star monster for the Huff questline. So you're going to need the helmets, the chest piece, as well as the coil. That is going to ensure that you get 3 levels of quick sheath, which is meta for a longsword. If you're playing longsword without the quick sheath, you're playing it wrong. Just kidding, play the way you want. But yeah, that's meta for the longsword. That being said, you have the Kimura Braces, and with the Kimura Braces, you're going to pair all of that with the Ingot Greaves, which is going to give you attack boost level 2 and critical eye level 2. At this point, you haven't even left the first stars of the main hub, and you already have 4 critical eye, 2 attack boost, and 3 quick sheath, which is going to be more than enough for you to be able to start farming the endgame setup, which is going to be the very first one that you're going to get. It's going to be the Bulk Mail. The Bulk Mail is going to give you level 3 slots, level 2 slots, level 1 slot. You're going to place a quick sheath in here, and you have a spare level 3 slot that you can use wherever you want to use that one. Then the next one that you're going to be looking for, it's the Rathalos Braces. This is going to give you attack boost level 2 as well as a level 2 decoration slot. and then the Sinogre Helm. This is going to give you Weakness Exploit. As a side note, we have the Latent Power, which is something nice to have. You do not need it, but it's definitely nice to have it. And finally, the final piece of gear that you're going to be looking for, it's going to be the Golden Hakama. At this point, you have all of the armor pieces that you need for this build. This is going to give you a critical boost, level 2, and latent power, level 1. So, that being the case, at this point, you have... Let me just get rid of all of the decorations that I have on my equipment real fast, as well as the talisman. We do not want to have that one just yet. Not yet. Ignore that one. So, at this point, just because of the armor, you have 3 weakness exploit, 2 attack boost, and 2 critical boost. So, what you're going to be doing is that you're going to be placing on your Sinogre Helm, you're going to be placing a Grinder Jewel on your back mail, a Grinder Jewel, and then on the Golden Hakama, a Grinder Jewel. On the Deepest Night, you're going to have a attack jewel. The second attack jewel is going to go over here. We're also going to have a sheath jewel right here, and you can also place an attack jewel right here on your Rathalos braces. At this point, without a talisman, you have attack boost level 5, weakness exploit level 3, speed sharpening level 3, critical boost level 2, 1 level of quick sheath. That is the tricky part. You see, you're going to need to start farming the talismans. So, the talismans that you need are going to be quick sheath. This is the very first one that you're going to get. This is the most common one, and trust me, you're not going to struggle that much to try to get this one. And if you get this one, they're already level 4. Slots do not matter. It only matters that you have 2 levels of quick sheath in here, which is going to ensure that your build looks like this one that you have on screen right now. If, on the other hand, you're looking, for example, to go beyond that, this is just the build as it is. This is perfect. You can start working with this, but if you want to go the extra mile, then you're going to be, I do not have it myself yet, but you're going to be looking for a Fatal Tempest Talisman. A Fatal Tempest Talismans with 2 decoration slots, as well as a 3 quick sheath. Yes, it is possible. It is nearly impossible, but it is possible. So, that being the case, if you manage to go all that way, the numbers that you're seeing on screen right now, it's going to be the same, with the main difference that you're going to have 2 extra slots to place attack jewels, which is going to give you attack plus attack decorations, attack level 7. And that attack level 7 is going to give you 10% attack boost, as well as 10 an attack. And that being said, the build as you see it on screen right now, this is how it's going to look like. You can start fighting Teostra with this build, you can start fighting Chameleons with this build, you can start fighting Malkazak with this build. It doesn't matter if a monster exists in here, you're going to be able to hunt it. Like I said, you can go the extra mile, and there's also the strongest build in the entire game. Working on it right now, the Chameleon sword build. But yeah, that being said, this is how you would start your game, being a longsword user. If you like the content, like the video, super appreciate it, subscribe to the channel. No one has told you today you are a gorgeous and beautiful, beautiful person. You are indeed a gorgeous and beautiful, beautiful person. Have a beautiful day, and I'll be seeing you goddamn gorgeous and beautiful people in the next one. Goodbye.